Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Real Talk with Coach Sherri, and today is day 5 of gratitude. We are giving thanks and showing gratitude for things in our lives, things that we've had experience with in our past, our present, and those yet to come in our future. And so I want to thank everyone that has been participating in this with me. This is something that I am totally holding near and dear to my heart, and I am excited that I'm capturing this here on YouTube, and I encourage you to do the same because remember, YouTube videos are part of your legacy. This is what you are leaving for your future to look back on and see, for your future grandchildren, great-grandchildren, the future to come back and say, wow, let me see, what were they doing during COVID? So I don't want it to be just doom and gloom. I really want it to be uplifting. It's not all going to be uplifting, and it all doesn't have to be doom and gloom. So I'm here to do the uplifting piece. So for day 5 of gratitude, and remember, I'm going to be looking down because I wrote it out, and I'm hoping that you are writing what you are grateful down in a journal, a notebook, on your phone, on your computer, somewhere that you are capturing it. And remember, you're going to read it and say thank you, thank you, thank you at the end. Today is going to be slightly different, and you'll notice that I'll be putting in a couple of wrenches here and there. I hope you're flexible enough to move and to adapt along with me. So I'm going to read a quote, and the quote today is, "When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies with yourself." And that is from Tecumseh, and he was born in 1768, died in 1813. He was a Swanee Native American leader. That is very powerful. If you have nothing to be grateful for in the morning when you wake up, you have to blame yourself for that. The fact that you woke up, you need to be grateful for that. You have a new day. You have a new opportunity to get it right, to start over, to rebrand, to continue on, whatever the case may be. Waking up, that's your first grateful, thankful moment. So like he said, no reason, if you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies with yourself. No one to blame but yourself. Okay? So today, I want you to select your top 3 or more relationships. So think about the people that are in your circle that are closest to you or were close to you if they are no longer here with you. And I want you to think about what you are most grateful for them for. I'm personally going to start this with my parents, my mother and father. I want you to consider these questions. What do you love most about them? What are their best qualities? What do you enjoy doing with them? And what moments with them do you enjoy? I want you to reflect on those questions. Now, you don't have to answer those questions of why you are grateful for them, by answering those questions. Those are just some starter questions, mind jogger questions, just to get you in the mindset to think about why you are grateful about the people that you selected. Remember, think about 2, 3, 5, 10 people. I'm picking just 2, my mother and father, for this exercise. But think about the ones in your circle, the ones that really were there to support you, to groom you. You might have had one amazing experience with them. What are you grateful for? Write down 5 things for that person that you are most grateful for. Person or persons that you are most grateful for. And so with this particular gratitude list, you're going to start by saying thank you, and whatever their name is, for what you are most grateful for them for. Thank you, God, for waking me up. Thank you, Amy, for riding along with me when no one else would. Whoever it is, you are going to say thank you, that person's name, and what you are grateful to them for. All right. So think about 5 things for each person. So I wrote out my 5 things for my mother and father here in my journal, and I am going to share them with you. So I was going to do every other, like one mom, dad, mom, dad, mom, dad, but I'm going to start with my mother. Unfortunately, my mother passed away in 2010. And so she's no longer here with me in body, but she's definitely here with me in spirit. And I am so thankful for her. So I want to read to you why I am thankful for my mother and grateful. Mom, thank you, Mom, for being my biggest cheerleader. Thank you, Mom, for never telling me what I couldn't do, but believing in me and always exposing what I could do. Thank you, Mom, for being that example of a confident woman for me. I never saw you second guess yourself, and you were looked up to by many. Thank you, Mom, for showing me how to navigate among the super rich and the super poor, and never treating anyone differently because you knew and believed that we are all God's children. Thank you, Mom, for sharing advice freely and never holding back your support or resources. If you knew it would help someone, you would give it to them. Thank you, Mom. I love you and I miss you so much. Oh my goodness, you guys. You know, people always wonder if you haven't already lost a parent, like what will that be like? And I can't say that I'm sad because, you know, even though I would love to have my mother now, and I mean, it would be amazing. She did live a full life. She had success. She had a marriage. She had children. She had a business. She was respected. She was accomplished. I mean, she lived a life that people wish they could have half of, you know? So I'm not sad, I'm just hurt. It hurts my heart when I think about her not being here and not experiencing life with me now. But, you know, she's at the throne. God knew better and knew that she needed to come home. So, you know, that's my mom. And I'm so thankful that she was my mom. All right, so now I'm going to do Dad. My father. So Dad, and I hope he's watching because he watches my YouTube channel, but he's new to like technology. He used to have a flip phone, now he has an iPhone, and he has YouTube. He is subscribed to my channel, but he doesn't quite know how to navigate through it. So every now and again, for whatever reason, it'll just pop open. Like he said, sometimes he'll go to bed and he'll just start hearing my voice, and it's my YouTube channel. So he does have opportunities to listen. So I'm hoping that he'll be able to hear this. So Dad, thank you for being the first man I've ever loved. Thank you, Dad, for always treating me as if I was so special, which formed my expectations in all of my relationships. Thank you, Dad, for taking a chance at your dream of being a business owner in a time and place when it was challenging for a Black man to do so. Your desire led you into being the owner of 2 successful businesses for 40 years and being known as a master designer. Thank you, Dad, for understanding the value of quality time with me and taking me to Nets games, day trips on the Circle Line in New York, on the Hudson, going to the mall for lunch and shopping, and on my days off from school, and amazing vacations. Thank you. Thank you, Dad, for loving me so much and being my advisor, my friend and partner when it came to caring for my mom, your wife. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, you know, you hear a lot of people that have had challenges with their parents, who don't have great relationships with their parents, who may not have known their parents, who are estranged from their parents, but I have been so blessed, fortunate, favored, all of that, to have two amazing, supportive parents. And I am so grateful for that. I don't think people say that enough. There are quite a few people who have had amazing experiences with parents, but they don't speak out about it enough. I don't think it's honored enough. I don't think it's respected enough. It needs to be upheld, just like a person is supported who may not have had a great experience, because it's important for people to see both sides. It's almost like there's 50% of marriages don't last, or 50% of marriages fail, but I look at it as 50% of marriages succeed. So I wanted to share with you the success of my parents, and I'm just honored to have been their daughter. My role growing up, something that I really worked hard at doing, was to not disappoint them. I worked hard to not, like, literally in my mind, I would think about, I did some crazy things. I'm not gonna lie, but I would always consider how my parents would feel, what would they think, and that definitely made me make better decisions, because I knew how much my parents honored me, and I just did not want to be a disappointment to them. And that's something that I hope I've instilled in my children as well. I definitely have shared with them my experiences growing up and my thoughts when I was navigating through different situations, and so far so good. So I'm grateful for that. But if you have not had an experience with a great set of parents, my heart totally goes out to you. And all I can say is learn from that. Don't repeat it. We have to learn to repeat the good that happens in our lives and change what has not been good, and not do something that was done to us because it was done to us. If it was not something that was favorable, forward moving, uplifting, light, we have to really learn how to decipher those two types of things. I'm not saying that my parents were perfect, but they were perfect for me. And what more can you ask for? So that is my list today for day 5 of gratitude. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave a comment down below and tell me, who are the people or person that you selected to talk about the 5 things you are grateful to them for. Who is that person, or who are those people? If you received a nugget from today's video, please be sure to like. If you feel someone else needs to hear this word as well, share this video. If you are already not part of my team, I would love to have you, and I want to extend an invitation for you to subscribe. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, and also the bell, so that you can be notified when I have new videos that come out. Everyone, please stay safe and enjoy what you can enjoy. You can only control what you can control. And that's first and foremost yourself and your thoughts. So have a great rest of the day. And until we speak again, remember to stay safe, because this has been Real Talk with Coach Sherri.